Yes, we are live now. Hello, YouTube. We just saw a short movie called How Unexpected on YouTube. So let's start. I will put all the questions in the chat. Let me find the questions. All right, can you guys see the questions?
Yeah.
Yes, right. And hello, Lara. I don't know if you are the Lara that I know, but hello.
I don't think so.
Oh, right. Is it your first time doing TNT?
Yes.
Oh, great. So I will split you guys in rooms and then I explain to Lara a little bit how it works. All right, so let me see. 2 is okay. All right. All right. So don't forget, please, to present yourself in your room. All right. And in each room, I will need a leader. The leader, as you know, will be responsible to ask the questions and make sure that everyone is talking. And yeah, that's it, guys. Be respectful and see you in a minute. Let me see. Bruna, Daphne, Lara, and Milena, you're going to stay here with me in the main room. Let me just wait for the others to go to the other room. And yeah, we're here. So explaining a little bit about TNT to Lara. Here we're going to learn English, actually practicing it. Here we don't think too much about the grammar or everything like this. We just want to practice, learn practicing. And I am not an English teacher, but I'm here to learn just like you are here, and we are all here to help each other. All right. And I don't know if you could see, I think you saw part of the video that I showed, right? The video was showing unexpected situations, and the girl was always prepared to everything, but the boy wasn't. In the end, he was prepared to everything and she wasn't, and that was the funny situation of the movie. So today we are going to talk about unexpected situations, and I will put again all the questions in the chat because I don't know if you guys saw it. So I just presented myself. Who can be the next one? Maybe Bruna.
Hello, girls. I'm Bruna. I live in São Paulo. I work as a teacher. I'm also a hostess here on TNT in the mornings on Wednesdays. What else? Yeah, I love being here. I love chocolate, farofa, and paçoca. That's it.
What about you, Milena?
Hello, I am Milena. I am a computer engineer student, and I am from Poços de Caldas, Minas Gerais. So I love chocolate too. It's amazing, and I love read books. It's the best part of life, of course. That's it.
Nice to meet you. What about you, Daphne?
Hello, guys. My name is Daphne. I'm 26 years old. I'm studied psychology. and I'm from Netherlands, but I'm in Brazil right now because I have to take care of my mother-in-law. And like Bruna and Milena, I love chocolate, ice cream, and to travel.
What about you, Lara? You're muted. You're muted.
Hello, I'm Lara. I'm 35 years old, and I'm from Niterói, Rio de Janeiro, and I'm psychology and recruitment analyst. So I love it. Everything. And I love travel and take a rest too.
Great. Nice to meet you, Daphne, Milena, and Lara. Bruna, I know. So
Nice to meet
tell me, girls, actually, do you feel prepared to everything that could happen? It's the question number 2, right? Do you feel prepared? If you want to say, just say. You don't need me to ask to say your name to say something, okay? So
I think it's impossible to be ready to everything, you know. I don't know if I can say like something else, but I think it's not possible, you know. Even if we try harder. I am really anxious, you know, so it's always a challenge for me. I always want to be ready. I always have a lot of plans. If something goes wrong, I have to do that and that and that. But like, I think some things we can't predict, you know. So we just need to face it and accept it, you know. That's it.
great. What about the others?
Yeah, in my case,
You can say.
I'm sorry, Milena. Yes, I agree with Bruna because I'm not ready for new situations, especially for bad situations like losing my parents or losing my good friends. Yeah, bad situations. It's so horrible. And you, Milena?
Milena? Oh.
I just try control everything in my life and wasn't good. And I was afraid. And now I am in, I don't know, no control, but control how I feel before, no, before, after that happened. And it's better.
And you, Lara?
I think it is impossible take control to everything. I think the pandemic showed it to us, but I try. Now I'm more patient about the future, and that's it. It's a training to do every day.
Definitely. And I don't feel prepared at all. I mean, if it's about to rain, I will forget my umbrella. That's it. Just if my mom tells me, "Oh, don't forget the umbrella. It's going to rain," because it's always happened when mom said that it's going to happen. But in general, no, I don't feel prepared to nothing actually. Things just happen and I tried to do it that. That's it. And do you like surprises, girls?
I love it. I love surprises. I have a time in my life that my grandmother makes every year. My party, my birthday, like a surprise.
And it worked every year? You got surprised
No,
every time?
no.
Oh, got it.
I não sei falar fingir.
Pretend.
I pretend.
Awesome. And what about the others? Do you like surprises?
Yes, I like surprise, especially receive gifts, but I don't like surprises parties, for example, because a lot of people scare me and I'm so shy. And I prefer just in gift, chocolate box, or new iPhone, no parties. Yes. And you, Milena?
It's a simple present, no. Just take fun. I'm happy with this. I like surprise when it's good surprise, for example. And I like party surprise. I remember my first party surprise. I was 17 years old, and was just with my friends. So it's better. 3 friends. We did a lot people, and I don't and good surprise. For example, when I did the exam, a test evaluation, is this is the context, and I think, oh God, was horrible. I will prove, but it's a good point, and I was happy. But when I look the weather forecast, I say, is this? And say, oh, it's the sun all the day. And I look and it's raining, and I think, oh my God, will be horrible if I go to a bus. So it's 2 points. I like, but depends.
Yes, me too. I think it depends, you know. There's a podcast, I don't know if you girls know. It's called Não Inviabilize. She tells a lot of stories, like it's so funny. Like there are weird stories, love stories, funny stories, you know, a lot of things. And she always says like the girl who tells, she's called Dea, and Dea always says like don't do surprises, because there are some people that they travel to like different cities, they buy stuff, you know, they do crazy things, but they don't know if the other person wants that. So I think we need to be careful when doing this stuff, you know. Just like make sure if the other person is going to like it or is going to agree with it. But if we're talking about small things like messages, gifts, you know, then I think it's interesting. But if it's something big like I'm gonna travel next week to Europe to meet a guy, I don't know, and I will appear there suddenly, then I think it's too much and it can be dangerous. You don't know if he really wants you dead or something. So that's my opinion. And you, Bia, what do you think? Do you like it?
Kind of. I don't know. I don't think I like it too much because I am like super curious. Like I am super curious. So I don't know. I like to know about everything, you know. So if something as a birthday surprise, for example, if someone gives me a party or something, as you said, I will be okay, like thank you for that, I liked, but I will think how did you do that, like behind me, you know. I will get like nervous with myself, angry with myself. So I don't know if I like it that much, but yeah, some surprises I like. For example, something really small that really impacted me was in last Christmas. That I don't know. I said to my cousin that I wanted a new I forgot the name of it. Can be piercing, the thing here, and not like just the ring, you know. And in the Christmas, she gave me that, and was like really surprising for me. And she's like 13, so it was awesome. And these things like big, not that big thing. I don't know. I like surprises sometimes, but sometimes I don't, and that's it. And I as I told you, I don't feel prepared to everything, so everything is a surprise for me. So, girls, how often do you create a big expectation about something? Tell me. You can start.
Every day. Every single time. I have this energy that every time I start something, I really feel really excited, you know, like, yes, I'm here, I'm meeting Bia for the first time. Like last week I was really happy because I was here for the first time, and everyone always talks about you, like Angel, Leo, and I was like, finally I had the chance to meet Bia. So I'm always really, I always create big expectations, which can be negative sometimes because sometimes the things are disappointing, right? So it's not that positive, but you know, that's who I am. That's it.
What about the others?
Yeah, usually when I started to do something like a university or plan a trip, I always create expectations. And you, Lara?
Every time when something can happen, when I'm expected for something, some change in my life, I be very anxious. So every time, every day, maybe. And you, Milena?
Wait, I am trying low expectation because I think, okay, if I have a low expectation, if it will be horrible, okay, and prepared for this. But if it will be amazing, it's better because I don't prepare for a good, I don't know, a good moment. And if it will be better, oh God. Because if I have a high expectation, wait, expect, expectation, um, and will be not good, I probably disappointed. So all of the time is better, will be better than I pretend.
Totally got it. I think I'm a mix of Milena and Bruna because I get I get anxious about things all the time, but then I try to control myself and say no, I have to create low expectations because it can be bad. So I'm a mix of you two because I try to train myself. Um, how do you think? How do you feel when you? Oh, yeah. How do you feel when you create these big expectation about something, but the result wasn't that good? That's what Milena was saying.
I cry a lot. I try to control, but impossible. I cry and oh my god, I don't believe this. I prepared and my future depends this. And guys, come on, my future don't depend the pink shirt. Come on. And that's it. But after I try control, but in the first time I cry a lot. And you, Bruna?
I think I would talk to my therapist like, well, this happened. How can you help me, please? How can I deal with it? How can I face this moment, Um, and yeah, I think that's life. At the same time, I don't usually cry that much. So I don't cry, but I feel maybe disappointed or yeah, maybe try to understand the reason this didn't happen the way I expected. That's it. And you, Daphne.
Yes, I am a dramatic person. And the situation I feel sad and discouraged, like this pandemic. The many of people have a expectation down or disappointed. But yes, I think it is the life. One time the life is up and the same time down. We need to face each single situation. And you, Lara?
So, like Bruna said, I talked to my therapist too, and I asked for help. And in the general, I feel sad and frustrated, but I try to understand why this happened or why this not happened, and that's it. And you, Bruna?
I answered
Bruna,
this one, so
yeah.
I will call Bia. Go ahead, Bia.
Ah,
um,
é Bia, eu ia falar. Aí eu sei Bia.
no problem. No problem. So I get really frustrated and I think I'm kind of dramatic too. So I think I'm kind of Daphne and Milena. Oh my God, my life depends on it. And it's not like this. And, but then in a certain point, I try to calm down and think about a solution because that's what we can do. It's like we say in Portuguese. It's, and I was going to say, but I forgot how can we say that? Não vale chorar pelo leite derramado. something like this. So it's like we say, and we cannot do anything about that. It already happened, and it's okay. Let's try to calm down and find a solution. I will skip to the number 8. Yeah, thank Bruna. Don't cry over the leaked milk. Number 8. Can you tell an unexpected situation that happened to you? Something that you you were not expecting. For example, I expected that things would have closed for 15 days in 2020, but we are until today. There was a really bad thing that happened, and it was definitely an unexpected, at least for me. But I just gave you an example. Okay, I will try to think about another. So, do you have any unexpected situations that you wanted to say about?
Yes, it's sad, but I like my window when my window is open because it's better for everything. So, but rain and my skateboard got get. So, my keyboard was expensive, and I finished pay last week. So, oh my god, I don't believe this. And my mom, okay, we need to relax. We will resolve this. You can buy the new keyboard, and I can't. I need this. Oh, you come on, my laptop needs a keyboard, but I need my keyboard separate because oh my god, I am programming and I need this. But and before my drama, after my drama, I open my keyboard and I see they are protected if happen this, and oh my god, I don't believe this. And it's okay, my keyboard. It's okay, it's okay, and was just drama.
Well, it was okay in the end, so it's not a bad story. It's okay, you can breathe. What about the other girls?
I was thinking here, in 2019, by the end of in 2020, a teacher I know invited me to work for her school, and it was like my first year working at the same place, and I didn't accept it because I was so insecure. It was like my first year like teaching, and I said no. But then last year in October, like after an year, she invited me again to work for her, and I wasn't expecting it. It was really surprising for me, and it was great too. So I changed jobs, and now I've been working for her for a month. So that's it. And July.
So, some weeks ago, a calopsita came to my house through the window. So me and my family stay. Oh, and now what we will do? And we try to walk around the neighborhood for see that some neighbor was looking for a calopsita, but don't. So we call the place who take care of calopsita and another birds and animals. And the next day, we came to here and catch the calopsita, but was different different experience for us. That's it. And you?
Daphne?
A few days ago, I lost my wallet, and I started to cry, and I did my drum, but after it, I come down and I try to remember where I left my wallet, and I realized that my wallet was in my pockets. Yeah. So yes, this way I facing my situations. And you, Pia? I don't remember if you answered.
No, not yet. Well, I have some. Let me see. Oh, I got something interesting. Daphne made me remember that situation when I lost my cell phone, and I lost it for like 2 days or 3. I don't know, something like this. I lost for a kind of long time, and it was under my pillow. I have no idea how I lost it for days, and it was under my pillow. And it was there, and it was something interesting. Oh, and I have other that I want to say, because it's, I don't know that I don't know anyone that passed through it, and it's something quite interesting. I have how can I say it? A little monkey. I don't know how can I say it. And I don't know what happened. That one day I was carrying him, and I don't know if it was a movement that I made, because he was like here, and I don't know if he wanted to stay like with me, and I tried to how can I say that? And I tried to do like this, and I forgot how can I say it in English. And he bite me, and I have this scar today. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably not. I have a scar because a monkey bit me. I don't know. So it's something interesting. It was something that I wouldn't expect, like never in my life, but it happens, and I think it is a funny story. Today, it is a funny story. In that moment, it hurted, but it's okay. Let me see. Number 9, how can we learn by unexpected situations? I learned that I have to be careful with monkeys. What about you, girls?
Well, I think the biggest lesson is that we can't predict and we can't expect everything, and we can't think we are in control, of everything, because we're not. And this is something really challenging for me, because I always, as I said, I'm really anxious, and I always want to predict what the things that are going to happen, and make sure I can handle everything. But sometimes life gets on the way, and we can't. And it's not up to us to, like, because I also think that sometimes things don't depend on us only, right? But on other people, then we need to understand that too. That's it. Milena, what do you think?
I learn close my window when rain and look the sky. So I feel, will rain today? Maybe not, but I don't open totally my window. I open and I there are a middle closed and the other types of my life is experience. And when happen other time, I know what I will do. Wait and you definitely I ever forget say.
Yes, we can learn that we need to be prepared for everything, and the life will never be the same forever. And you, Lara?
I learned to not stay totally open my bathroom window and that we can take control from everything, and life is like that. Things happen and you have to learn to facing these things. And
Yeah,
you,
it's me.
Bia, Bruna.
Bruna already answered.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bia.
I agree with you all. I think that we learn a lot of things with unexpected situations, unexpected things. We also learn that what can we do if it happens again, and we also can learn the things about ourselves, that we cannot control everything and it happens, and we um and we shouldn't cry over the stupid milk, and that's it. We have to find a solution to everything. um Let me see. And how can we avoid? Of course that we can avoid everything, but sometimes we can avoid the unexpected, like to wait the unexpected. How can we do it?
Meditation, be in the present.
Do you think?
Yes, I try, but I think is know that we can't control everything, and yes, be in the present. Try.
I agree, and I also think maybe, of course, we know we can't control everything, but I always like to predict possible problems, so things I know that can happen. So I'm here, I'm on TNT and my connection is terrible. Okay, let me send someone else's a message just to check. Please, my connection is terrible. Can you help me? If I disappear, can you guide the meeting, or like, can you do something? So try to predict a few things. Of course, we can't deal with everything, but try to do it. And I think that's it. But I agree with Lada, like, we can't control everything, but we can try. Also, like, maybe communicating. So please, I don't like surprises. Don't do it. Maybe sharing things with other people. That's it. What about you, Daphne? What do you think?
We can try think in advance about what can happen in some situations, and always be organized people. And you, Milena?
When I have a big problem, I need to write. So I get my calendar. So okay, I will organize this. So I ever organize everything, and when it don't happen who I imagine is a problem. But I try, I don't know, talk with anyone and listen the other opinions. So, oh, you can do this, and listen other points, and this ever happened and save me.
Yeah, I think that in each case we can do different things to avoid problems or unexpected things. For example, when I work a lot with Photoshop and I have to save my file every time because I forgot to do this. And every time that I forgot to do this, like something happened with the energy and I lost everything. So we try to learn through the, the unexpected situations, but we have, and each time that we learn, I think that we can do things to avoid it. Oh, that's interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have time. Let me think. All right, I will ask that because I think that it's an interesting question. Number 11. Do you think that everything has a purpose? Even things that you don't expect? That's interesting. What do you think, girls?
I hate saying this, but I learn a lot when I fail with everything. Something. So it's horrible. Anyone wants fail and stay in hard situation, but when you experience when you have this experience, you learn a lot, and isn't good, but is important. One girls.
I don't I don't know if I would say purpose. This is something hard because what is purpose? Not the meaning. I know I know the
Yeah,
meaning,
I
but
got
like
it.
what is a purpose? Like who is deciding it? Like who is taking control of things, you know? But maybe I wouldn't say a purpose, but I wouldn't I don't know if your reason is the same thing. I don't know, maybe I'm getting confused here with my answer. But I just like Milena said, sometimes things happen and we have to learn from them, you know. We don't want bad things to happen, bad things happen to us, but we can't avoid, you know. So I wouldn't say a purpose, but I would say it's inevitable and we need to face it. That's it. What do you think about it, Lara? I really want to hear your answer.
I think it's a way to see and facing the life, but maybe sometimes it's hard find the reason or purpose of the happens of the thing that happened. But it's a way, and I think we can learn independent the situation. Always can be a thing, maybe a little thing to learn from this. What about you, Daphne?
Yes.
Yes, I agree 100% with Bruna, because I believe that we reap what we sow. For example, if we are responsible person, the unexpected may not happen. But if we are responsible people, the unexpected will sure happen. And I don't believe that everything's happen because there are on purpose. And you, Bia, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. And it reminds me something bad, actually, that you said that if we are responsible, we can avoid some bad things, right? And unfortunately, let me see if people are coming. Yes. So unfortunately, it reminds me about Petrópolis, that it's a city here in Rio de Janeiro. And I don't know if you guys are watching the news, but things happened here in Petrópolis and bad things happened. And things that we couldn't expect. And I saw some news that the government spent like half of the money that was available to avoid disasters. So yes, as Daphne said, if we are responsible, we can avoid bad things. And unfortunately, our government wasn't that responsible this time. But hello, guys. Welcome back to the main room. How was the conversation? Hello. How was
pretty
it?
good.
Really?
Pretty good.
What about you, Gabriele? How was the conversation for you? Did you like it or not?
I like it. I always like the immersion in English because it helped me a lot. And that's it.
Awesome. And about you, Deborah? How was in your room?
It was good. I think a lot about unexpected situations, and we don't. I try to do everything, manage them, but I cannot do sometimes, and I feel frustrated with it. But I know it's just learning and a process, and yeah, that's it. I'm a person, anxious person, and then everything make me feel very freaky out or freeze. That's it.
Totally understand you. And you, Lara, it was your first time here. So how was it for you?
Yes, this is my first time here, and I like so much because I'm shy and I'm anxious too. I have shame to speak English, but here I feel very welcome. So this is great, and I'm thankful for that.
Oh, I get so glad when I hear that. You are more than welcome, Lara. And in each session, in each meeting, we have different topics. Today was about unexpected situations, but the next can be other thing. totally different, and it will test your English, and you will learn a lot doing that. We are always testing our English here and learning through actually speaking. So please come back to the other meeting. And I want to do something really quick because some of you might know that I like to do quick things in here in the end. Question number 12. When you realize that unexpected situations can happen in that question is kind of strange, sorry. It's not written well. When you realize that an unexpected situation can happen every time, do you get excited to see how it's going to be or terrified? What do you think? And please answer like really quick. For example, I will say Bruna, and she will say like, I don't know, excited or terrified or anything like that. Okay, so answer it quick because we don't have much time. All right, so as I said, Bruna, you can start, Bruna.
Okay, I will say terrified. That's it.
All right. Daphne?
I'm get a little frozen.
Got it. Milena?
Of course, terrified.
Clara?
The both.
Alex?
Depends on the situation, but usually for those good situations, I get excited about it.
Got it. And Deborah?
Oh, terrified.
Valesca?
Terrified too.
All right. And I also get terrified because I'm afraid of what's going to happen. And I said here in the main room that I am someone really curious. So I don't really like when things happen and I don't know. So yeah, guys, that's it. It's always a pleasure to be here with you. Hope you guys liked this conversation. And oh my god, I did something that I don't know. All right. And I don't have the link here, but if you liked or not. Oh, is it the link of this meeting? Oh, thank you. That's what I was going to do. So go in this link that Bruna put in the chat and say in the comments, oh, I don't like this conversation, oh, I like this conversation, or everything that you want to say. And follow us on YouTube, and that's it, guys. See you in the next meeting. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.